Hello everyone. Good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome everyone to our online mindful communities. This is the Maryland Meditation Center, and at the moment we are an online based community, the place where everyone can stop by, relax and practice meditation together. It's Saturday 28th of May 2022. It's early morning in Thailand on the 29th, but it's evenings over there in the US. Okay, hope everyone is doing okay wherever you are. How was your week? How was your weekends? Did you have a chance to sit back, relax, take a rest from whatever you have been doing for the whole working weeks and get ready for the next coming weeks? And this is the space where you can stop by, meet with your mindful friends, meditate together and share the inner peace not only to yourself and everyone in your family, but also all the friends in this community as well. So I realize it's very important to have a good friend to hang out with, because there are two things that will change the way we live, the way we think. And the first thing is the book that we read, and the second thing is the people that we hang out with. Okay, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, these two things will have a big influence into our life. Whatever book you read, whoever friends or people that you hang out with, these are something that it shapes the way we think, that shape the way we see the world. And here is the space where you can find good friends, mindful friends, people who love to practice meditation, people who love to sit back, relax and develop the quality of the mind through the meditation practice. Again, I hope this community can grow. If you know someone that maybe benefit from our program, please invite them to join us as well. It's a journey, it's not a one-time deal. So we start this journey since the 1st of January of this year, and we are looking at the 1 full year of commitment to be here with you guys, meditate with you guys, and share something and learn something from each other. And this week is the 22nd week since we start this program on the 1st of January. And the Saturday like this, we will spend the first 20-25 minutes sharing some wisdom talk, and then another 30 minutes for us to have a chance to quiet our mind, sit back, relax and bring the mind back to the body. So basically we will meditate together for 30 minutes on the second half, and then feel free to share your experience and ask questions if you have about your meditation experience, about your challenge in your meditation practice or anything. And on Sunday, which is tomorrow, same time, 7 to 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have another session which is designed for people who are looking for a longer session of peace and quietness in meditation. So we spend maybe 10-15 minutes maximum for greeting each other, and the rest 45 minutes to 50 minutes dedicated only for meditation, and that's for tomorrow's structure. So again, hello everyone, Margaret, Troy, Maria, Megan, R, Izzy, how things in Virginia, James and Steve. We have Monica today, Elise, welcome, Ma and Nathan, welcome back. How have you been? Nancy, Mary and Donna, welcome Donna, and Rochelle. Okay. Seem to be a familiar name, regular participants. Okay. If you are new to this program, again, you are at the right place and at the right time. Okay. It doesn't matter you know nothing about meditation or not, or you are advanced meditator if you consider yourself. Okay. This is the space you can practice meditation on the technique, whatever you feel comfortable, whatever you have been learning and doing. If it works for you, again, just take this structure to discipline yourself to come back and meditate more. Even though you are new to meditation, first time in your life to meditate, again, this also the good place to start for you to get to know what is meditation, to deepening your concentration. And I will share with you some tip and technique to help you improve meditation. Every time you stop by, you will learn something new to improve your meditation. And the session will be recorded and we will upload to, at the moment I believe we are on the Facebook Live as well. Hello everyone on the Facebook Live. And we will record it and upload to YouTube, so you can come back and relearn and meditate on your own pace. Alright, so hope everyone's getting excited about the session. It's always my happy moment every time myself have a chance to meditate and have a chance to share wisdom and meditate with friends in this community, because meditation is not just for relaxation. In the eyes of Buddhist monk, to me, meditation is about how we should live our life. If we don't know our mind, we cannot find inner peace or the true happiness in our life. And meditation is a promising tool that available for us to get to know our own mind, the nature of the mind, how we feel, how we think, where are the thoughts coming from, and how can we manage the thought so we can live life more effectively, especially when the time that we have to deal with stress and oppression in our daily life. And that is the meditation is available for us. It's too bad that not many people have a chance to practice meditation. Okay, so today allow me to share with you something that I prepare, and then after that we will meditate together. All right, so without delay, let's get to it. Okay, so today is the 22nd week of our journey in this spiritual journey, in this mind development journey, an online community on Maryland Meditation Center. We have come to the number 22nd of the lecture and the wisdom talk, and today I prepare something called the integrating wisdom, which is a little bit advanced wisdom that might help you to meditate much better if you understand this one important element in Buddhist meditation practice. So we get to this together today. The guy on the picture is Professor John Kabat-Zinn, and I believe everyone may be familiar with his name. He's a big name in the mindfulness practice. He started his practice in 1979, and he invented the mindfulness-based stress reductions to help people to deal with stress and depression. And that's something people in the mindfulness world may get to know who he is and what he has been doing. So at the moment, whether in the West, in the US and UK, people are awake to the words of mindfulness, and there are many platforms for everyone to practice mindfulness. Most of the school in the UK at the moment, the teacher required to teach mindfulness to the children, because not only us as an adult have stress and depression, now we start seeing this phenomenon in the children as well. So they also have stress. It's become the children's mental health crisis in UK. So UK start developing some from Oxford University. They have the Oxford Mindfulness Center. You can check out their website. They teach mindfulness to not only to the children but to everyone who have problem with their difficulty to control their mind, their thought, and cannot find peace of mind. This is good. It's a good trend that we see around the world, that people want to know about mindfulness and about meditation practice. And when we talk about meditation, I refer specifically to Buddhist meditation. When people talk about mindfulness, when we track it back, mindfulness is come from the Pali term called Sati, which means remembering. Sati means remembering. Remember what we do. Remember that we are eating, not talking. Remember that we are working on the computer. We're not checking email. We're not talking to someone. Remember that we are take a walk. We are breathing. Remember whatever in front of us. That's the meaning of the word Sati. But when it comes to mindfulness, sometimes it gets confused because mindfulness is a big word. So today I like to add one more vocabulary into your meditation journey. Okay, we know meditation, we know mindfulness, and today let's get to know another term called awareness. Awareness is the Pali term come from the word called Sampajanna. Don't worry about this strange Pali term. I'm just mentioned here in case you want to go back and study on your own. At least you have heard about it. So Sati and Sampajanna, these two terms always go together. This is how the Buddha teach people to develop mindfulness before they practice meditation. So Sati and Sampajanna. But in the world of mindfulness, people only talk about mindfulness, which is missing one important element of the words of how we practice mindfulness. So it should call mindful awareness. If we say mindful awareness, then we get to two terms incorporate together, and it's easier for us to understand and easier for us to put into practice. But if we say only mindfulness, one thing is missing, which is the word Sampajanna. So what is Sampajanna? Sampajanna is comprehension. Sometimes it translates to full comprehension, clear comprehension, or full awareness or clear awareness. Okay, these are the two things. So what's different then, Sati and Sampajanna? So let's take a look at this picture. Okay, so now you see all of them. Sorry. You see three terms here. Samadhi is what? Samadhi is meditation. Okay. Sati is what? Sati is mindfulness. Alright. So Samadhi, concentration on one side, and mindfulness on another side. And where is Sampajanna or awareness? Sampajanna, his nickname is integrating wisdom. The awareness is considered as an integrating wisdom. It helps support both concentration, which is Samadhi, and Sati, which is mindfulness. So our goal is to find peace of mind, to still the mind, to have the mind stay still, and that is concentration, which is Samadhi. At the same time, the mind doesn't like to stay still, it goes out all the time. As it goes out, with Sati, we know that the mind is start moving out from the base. And with Sampajanna, we know when it moves, we know how it moves, and we know how to bring it back. Okay, so I'll give you an example in a moment. So here you see in the picture, if we want to study the bird keep on flying, we cannot study the bird. We know something flying in the air, but if we want to study the bird, we need to catch the bird, make sure the bird stays still. So the way we catch the bird is called Sati, which is mindful. Be mindful with the bird in front of us. And with the eye represent the awareness or Sampajanna. So when we catch the bird in the cage, then now we can study the bird. We can look at the bird, what color, what size, how high, how tall, how weight. So we can start to investigate the bird when we catch the bird in the cage. So now we can just sit there and look at the bird. But if you open the cage, then the bird fly away. So that means you lost your mindfulness, you also lost your concentration. All right? And this is the example that may help us to understand better. If you look at the picture, what is mindfulness, what is awareness, and what is concentration? Before you hit the nail, the way you hold the nail, this is called Sati or mindfulness. Without having the nail stay still, then you cannot hit the nail. As you're holding the nail still, which means you are mindful to what in front of you. What in front of you at the moment is I am going to hit the nail. So you grab the nail, this is called mindfulness. And as you grab the nail, you know what angle, how you're going to hold it, how you're going to hit the nail, how you hold the hammer, how you hold the nail. This is called awareness or Sampajanna. And as you keep on hitting the nail, keep on hitting the nail, okay, one step at a time until you fully finish hitting the nail completely gone into the wood, and this is called concentration. Okay, everyone see the difference. They're very close, but they're not the same. This is how the Buddha teach the monks back then, to develop mindfulness first, and then your concentration can last longer. So without mindfulness and awareness, the concentration would usually don't last long. Okay, let's see the practical example, and we get to practice together in a moment. Okay, and here again, the horse is like the mind. The wild horse keep running everywhere, and we want to train the horse to be still, which is we want to train our mind to be still. Let's say today we use the breathing technique as the technique of meditation, as the object of your meditation. So you want to tie your mind with the breath. Same thing that you want to tie the horse to the pole of concentration. At the moment, this pole is the breathing meditation. But the horse will keep running away from the pole if you don't tie it. The rope represents the mindfulness or Sati. So now you tie the horse to the pole with this rope. Same thing with you tie your mind back to your breath, and this is called Sati. Okay? And then as you remember, you remind yourself, you know what, I'm gonna bring the mind back to the breath. Not through walking meditation, not through loving kindness meditation, not through concentration, not through visualization. But my technique is the breathing. So you remind yourself, this is called Sati. And as you breathe in and out, you know how short of your breath, how long of your breath, how do you feel each breath that you take. When you breathe in, how the body feels, the chest expand, keep on expanding and rising. As you breathe out, how do you feel? You feel relaxed or you feel stressed, still remain in any part of the body. And this is called full comprehension. You are fully aware of what's happening in the body and what's happening in the mind as you breathe in and out. You see? As you still remember that you are breathing, you know how you breathe, and this concentration start developing bit by bit. And maybe 5 minutes you still there, the mind still with you, you know that you still with the breath. As another 5 minutes, okay, in this 10 minutes you still there. So that means your concentration getting stronger because your mindfulness is also getting strong and your awareness also strong. That's why you aware with your breath for the whole 10 minutes that you sit. But normally for us it's not the case. After 5 minutes the mind starts wandering, get distracted by thought. That means we lost what in front of us. We lost consciousness, we lost our Sati, we lost mindfulness. Which is normal, okay? It's okay if you know that the mind start moving, then your job is to bring it back to the breath. And let it stay still, let it stay relaxed, stay with the concentration. It may stay 5 minutes, go out 1 minute, no problem, bring it back. Stay for 10 minutes, go out 2 minutes, no problem. If you mindful, you know that you're not with your breath. But if you're not mindful, you lost, the mind stay outside for the rest of the session. That means your mindfulness is not strong. All right? Okay, so we're going to practice together a little bit before we actually sit. This is the example that we used last time. To me, this is the simplest technique, and not only it's simplest, but it's also one of the most powerful techniques to help us to develop mindfulness and develop awareness. And with these two things being developed, then we will have a better concentration or better meditation when we sit and close our eye. So this you can practice all day long, whatever you do, the moment you wake up, until the moment you come back to bed or come back to your cushion again. Okay, so this is how we do it. So we bring our awareness to the breath, whether the area number 1 around your nostril, or the area number 2 between your lip and your nostril, and or the area number 3 on your upper lips. This is when you feel, when you breathe in and out, you know that the air touch, there is a contact of the air around these 3 areas. So you breathe in, you know that you breathe in, you breathe out, you know that you breathe out. If you keep your awareness fixed, okay, your mindfulness fixed in this area, and you keep on breathing in and out, and at the same time you observe how the body breathes, how you feel each breath that you take, how short and how long. That means you know that you are breathing. Not only that, you know how you feel when you breathe. See, it's very simple. When you breathe in short, you know you breathe in short. When you breathe in long, you know you breathe in long. When you breathe out short, you know you breathe out short. When you breathe out long, you know to breathe out long. You can breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth, or breathe out through your nose, no problem. Whatever you feel, easy and comfortable. And you add one more thing to do when you breathe in and out, which is the third step. When you breathe in, you experience the whole body. You experience the sensation of the whole body. You aware. This is awareness. You aware what's happening, the whole sensation of the physical body. Sensation around the head, sensation around the shoulder, the back, the spine, the bottom, the feet. Each breath that you take. You see? It sounds simple, it needs practice. But this is how you develop your mindfulness, this is how you develop your awareness, and it will definitely help you to develop your concentration. This is by default. You will meditate better if you're aware of what's going on each moment. That means you live life in the very present moment. Because if you're not at the present, you don't know whether you breathe in or breathe out. You don't know whether you breathe in long or short, because you're not here with your breath. Okay, so you can practice this any time. When you eat, you with something in front of you 100%. You know what you eat, you know how much to eat, you know how many times you will chew, you know when you ready to swallow, when you're ready to take the next bite. See, this is something you can apply to pretty much every activity on your day. Okay, so it sounds simple, but everyone need to put into practice. All right, so we will meditate together, but keep in mind, okay, stay relaxed, body relaxed, then the mind can relax. The only way that the mind can be still through the relaxation of the body and relaxation of the mind. That's very simple formula, but this formula, simple doesn't mean easy. When you sit, you know how hard it is to still the mind. Okay, so make sure you apply this, what we learned today, in terms of mindfulness, in terms of awareness, and then we can have good concentration. But on top of that, we must make sure that the body relax and the mind relax. Then the mind can stay still, and as the mind stays still, longer and longer and longer, and this is called concentration, and this is called meditation. Okay, and how do we know we practice correctly? Two things you can check. First, you feel relaxed. Second thing, you feel peace and calm. Basically, you feel joy and happiness every time you sit. When you find joy, find happiness, you are doing correctly whatever technique you use. Okay, that's very simple. All right, so with that, I think everyone is so ready to meditate, right?